Hi guys. So I think it's time for another Q&A, don't you? You guys have been sending me your awesome questions, and I can't wait to give you guys some answers. Of course, if you have a question after this video that you'd like to ask, you can comment below this video, and I'll be sure to collect them for my next Q&A. Thank you to all those who have asked questions and contributed to this. Let's get started, shall we? I know you like dogs, but do you like cats? If so, which breed or color? I do like cats. I grew up with cats. I had a orange tabby. He was a boy. I had him. He lived until about 22. So I had him, I think, from like 8 on or so. He was adorable. He lived at my mom's house though because he didn't really so much like Kinsey. And when I moved, he was already kind of getting up in age and he was so comfortable at my mom's house with other cats for companions, so I didn't take him with me. As far as cats go, I love animals all in general. I love cats. I love dogs. No specific breed. It doesn't matter to me. I just like to go pet them and give them some love. Do you think TC would react like Will Smith with Chris Brown last year if someone gave you a negative comment or offended you or insulted you? No, I can tell you that TC would not respond like that. He's a pretty reasonable guy and not quick to jump to violence or lashing out as a response. Generally, he actually gets quite a bit of my comments. He reads them himself, or he gets worse on his own profile from people being rude to him because of me. Well, not because of me, but because of fakers who they think is me. So no, he wouldn't respond like that. He would strategically pick out his words, respond intelligently and rationally to the other person, and then block them or move on. Same with me. I wouldn't respond with violence. It's not worth it. In the end, when you do that, you're sacrificing self to somebody else, and that's not really cool. You don't want to do that. What's your favorite sex toy? Ooh. I have a few. As you might have noted, I have quite the collection after 13 years of being an adult performer. I would say one of my favorites, I call him Mr. Huge. Yes, I do name all my toys. He's a silicone, larger dildo of a good girth and a good length. And then I have what I call boyfriend. And again, I name them all. He is a little bit bigger than Huge Guy, or Mr. Huge, and he has a vibrator in him. So that's fun because the different settings are quite interesting. He's firmer than the other toy, which is lots of fun as well. Those are my two, like, regulars, I would say. Are you short or long-sighted? I'm actually neither. I wear glasses quite often for my shoots because I think girls with glasses are cute. But I actually don't need glasses. Not currently anyways, although I predict eventually needing them because both my parents ended up wearing glasses kind of around, 40 or so. And, I am expecting more along the same lines. So we'll see. Have you watched the show Yellowstone? Not yet. I have not, but everybody keeps telling me that I should. It is on our list to watch. We have a few shows on the go, so currently we're trying to finish those off. We also tend to like to wait until a show is done, like done. That way we can sit there and just binge watch it as much as we want and not have to wait between seasons because then it's like, I want to know what happens now. And it can be quite a while before the next season comes out. And then it's like you've forgotten everything. My sister-in-law told me that I remind her a little bit of the main young daughter or something like that. I don't know. So that'll be interesting to watch and find out, but it looks really great. What is your favorite genre? Ooh. In general, I love sci-fi or fantasy. Sci-fi because, I don't know, I just love science and I love space and I love like interesting lighting and the rich characters that develop from that. Or I like fantasy. I was a big Buffy fan growing up, so anything along those kinds of lines I really enjoy. My favorite show, favorite show of all. Oh God, that's difficult. Battlestar Galactica was awesome. I watched both the original with my mom, all of the original, and then all of the new version with TC. We really liked that. I also really liked The Wheel of Time. I read the book series, really good. A little hard to, 800 pages a book was a lot. But I really liked the show. There was a season on Prime, I think, and another one coming. That was really, really good. Oh, and Dexter. Dexter was awesome. I love the characters. I'm not usually a police drama kind of person or just drama in general, but it had an interesting spin on it. I liked a lot of the characters that he interacted with, and I found his character fascinating as well. Favorite actor or actress? I've liked Ryan Reynolds for a really long time. Pre his Blade time, I like the quirky, weird, interesting things that he does, as well as his mainstream movies. I just think he's a fun actor, and he's not too hard on the eyes. Other than that, I like Jake Gyllenhaal. Excellent actor, interesting human being, and I really respect his craft as a fellow actor. Favorite actress? Ooh. Let's see. There's a laundry list. Jessica Biel, Sandra Bullock is on that list. I have a lot of female actresses I like. I tend to prefer actors or actresses who are really good at their craft because I admire and know the process, some of the process that they go through to create these characters and become them. And I really appreciate and enjoy getting to watch them act. There are videos where you seem to have darker skin as brunette. Do you tan yourself for those videos, or is it a camera filter? It's not a camera filter, I can tell you that much. I sometimes tan. I tend to be quite pale. Like, my mom's a redhead, and I have her skin, basically. And my best friend is a redhead, and I tend to run paler than her in winter. So I'm quite pale. Like, I'll blend in with the walls pale, glow in the dark pale. So I do tan come or late spring and summer, mostly just outside of my back patio. I used to tan quite a bit in a tanning bed way back when I first did quite a bit of my online career. So that's probably what you're seeing is the times I've been tanning. Or if it's like the end of the summer and I've been out on my friend's boat a lot, or I've gone away on vacation, I'm come back and I'm definitely darker then. But I would say this right now is a decent base tan I've created for myself. I only do that because if not, I will literally turn into a lobster in about 5 minutes if I'm outside. So I slowly build up a little layer of protective tan to prevent me from burning. Are you where you want or thought you'd be in life at this point? Ooh, that's a loaded question. Yes and no. I mean, in reality, it depends. Which version of my life and my future are we talking about? Because as a little kid, you have one outlook. As a young adult, you do. As a older adult, you do. So for me, my life goals were I wanted to find a partner who loved and respected me and encouraged me to be me. I wanted to surround myself with lovely animals that I can care for and take care of and enjoy interacting with. I wanted to own my own home for the self-security of it and just so that I could do whatever I want and never get evicted. I wanted to be fit and make good choices in my life. I wanted to own quite a bit of cars. Haven't quite hit all those, but I got a few. So I would say overall, yes, I feel that I have definitely fulfilled what I was hoping for my life. It's pretty nice to be my own boss, and I have been that way for the last 13 years, so I'm very grateful for that. I never necessarily foresaw that as my future steps, but I'm so glad that that's how things have worked out. What is your favorite place in the whole world? Ooh. I don't know what I would say is my ultimate favorite, but I would say these probably tie for first. It just depends on which I've had more recently and which I haven't. Because obviously, if you haven't gone to a certain place you'd like to go recently, then you're going to be missing that more. So place one would be here at home, in my home, comfortable with my dogs and my husband, curled up on our couch, playing games or watching a movie, something along those lines. That is like my happy place. Also on the same lines would be the beach. And I mean the Caribbean Ocean. I refer to the Caribbean Ocean as my spirit animal because it literally is. I love to be at the beach when we go to Mexico or on vacation. I'm at the beach. I want my feet in the sand. I want a summery drink. I want to hear the birds chirping, the waves flowing, the ocean breeze that's a little bit misty, and to be relaxing, reading a good book, or listening to some nice music. Have you been in a threesome lately? Ooh. What do we mean lately? I will say the majority of my threesomes I have had have not been for work. They have been more of a personal thing. I have a few friends, girlfriends that I like, and we have fun whenever we're available and all up for it. I can tell you it's been somewhat recently. That's about as far as I'm gonna go. A lady never kisses and tells, right? Or there you guys have it, another fun Q&A. These questions were fun and I really liked them. They were detailed and thought-provoking, which is always fun. They're not just the general kind. So thank you for sending those in for everyone who did. Please don't forget to click that subscribe button. That way you don't miss out my next Q&A or another clothing try-on. Panties are coming. Thanks for watching, guys. New video out on Wednesdays. Enjoy.